Hey folks, welcome back to Military Forces Unleashed. Today, we're going into the turbulent skies of South America to talk about an aircraft that was once the pride of Brazilian air power, the Embraer A-1 AMX. Designed in the 1980s for tactical bombing and reconnaissance, it was sleek, versatile, and rugged enough to operate from remote jungle bases. But today, the A-1 is facing retirement. So what went wrong? Was it the budget, the upgrades, or just time catching up? Imagine a combat jet flying solo into enemy territory, hugging the terrain, undetected by radar, and dropping precision bombs on a jungle hideout. Now imagine that same aircraft 30 years later grounded due to lack of parts. That's the story of the AMX. Built for war, now stuck in warehouses. Let's unpack why.
Back in the 1980s, Brazil and Italy needed a strike jet that wasn't a fuel-guzzling dinosaur. Enter the AMX project, a joint venture between Embraer, Air Italia, and Air Mach. The idea? A cheap, agile aircraft for close air support and tactical recon. Brazil ordered 79 of them, calling it the A-1. Italy took 136. With a top speed of Mach 0.86, twin 30mm DIFA cannons, and over 3,800 kilograms of payload, it was built for low-altitude attack missions. And it delivered. From the Amazon to UN peacekeeping ops, the A-1 earned its stripes. But even as early as the 2000s, signs of fatigue and obsolescence began to creep in. Let's get into the guts of it. The AMX was never flashy, but it was tough. It could operate from improvised runways, carry a wide variety of bombs, and was simple enough to maintain on the field. But time moves fast in aviation. By 2010, Brazil launched the A1M upgrade program. New glass cockpit, radar, INS/GPS nav, and better ECM. Sounds great, right? In theory, yes. In practice, massive delays, soaring costs, and only a handful of jets actually modernized. The rest sat cannibalized for spare parts. Meanwhile, Gripens and UAVs were entering service. The gap widened. Despite its age, the A-1 had moments of glory. It patrolled borders, intercepted illegal air traffic, and provided critical support in Amazon surveillance missions. It even played a key role during large exercises like CRUZEX, simulating SEAD and casseroles with precision. Pilots loved it for its stability and visibility. Ground crews praised its maintainability. But as threats evolved and sensors became more important than cannons, the AMX became, well, outdated. It simply couldn't keep up with net-centric warfare demands. Here's where it gets messy. The A1M program was supposed to bridge Brazil to the Gripen era. Instead, it exposed gaps in planning and procurement. Brazil bet on modernizing a 1980s airframe into the 2020s. That's like turning a flip phone into a smartphone with duct tape and hope. Logistics suffered, flight hours dropped, and while the Gripen project advanced, the A1 quietly faded from relevance. Was it worth the money spent? Many say no. The lesson here isn't about the AMX alone. It's about future force structure. Do you invest in stopgaps or lead forward? The A1 AMX was never meant to be iconic, but over time, it became a quiet symbol of Brazil's defense ambition, building local, partnering globally, and projecting power on a tight budget. Its retirement isn't just the end of a jet, it marks the sunset of an entire mindset, one rooted in low-level manned strike missions now outpaced by satellites, drones, and digital warfare. The real question is, will Brazil take the hard lessons from the A1's slow fade and build smarter for tomorrow? If you enjoyed this rapid review, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Brazil have moved on sooner? Or was the AMX worth every flight hour it gave? And which aircraft or defense program should we cover next?
Thanks for watching, and remember, here at Military Forces Unleashed, we tell the stories the missiles don't. See you in the next sortie.